When auditing ISO 27001 operation requirements, it is important for both the auditor as well as Audit to know that what all comes under ISMS operation. Once it is known, understanding will build steadily, and there would be lesser number of non-compliances during the audit. The key elements that you must look for during the audit is the operationality of the controls deployed against the information security risks and their measure of effectiveness. You must look for realization of information security objectives. You must look for control of plan changes and review the consequences of unintended changes, taking action to mitigate any adverse effects as necessary. You must look for whether outsourced processes are determined and how these are controlled. You must look for that information security risk assessments and risk treatments are performed at planned intervals or when significant changes are proposed or occur, taking account of the criteria established. You must look for how the organization keeps documented information to the extent necessary to have confidence that the processes have been carried out as planned. That is it. Information Security Operations Audit is an opportunity for an organization to perform complete health checkup of the operationality of ISMS. Remember that this cannot be shortchanged, it cannot be done incompetently, hurriedly, or fleetingly. In the matters of information security, ignorance definitely is not a bliss. This is similar to a child playing with fire. These organizations invariably get non-conformance and their certificate suspended. The organizations need to abide by the requirements of the International Standard on Operation Process. These costly blunders are avoidable. Do not worry, the compliance of these requirements is just few clicks away. Operation Audit Checklist Questionnaires to determine the non-compliance in conformity with ISO 27001 contains downloadable Excel file with 4 sheets having more than 93 compliance checklist questions. These compliance questionnaires are mapped to the mandatory requirements of ISO 27001 clauses, controls, and domains. This will enable to pinpoint non-compliance, focused remediation, and security performance analysis from one audit to another audit over a period of time. The checklist has complete inventory of clauses, clause numbers, clause titles, controls, control numbers, control objectives, and domains of ISO 27001. Each audit results are unique. The dynamic nature of the outputs of the audit results are required to be analyzed. Therefore, in the Excel file that you would receive, one sheet is dedicated for audit result analytics with 7 parameters analyzed in graphs and tables. Securely save the original checklist file and use the copy of the file as your working document during preparation and conduct of the assessment of operation process. The security assessments probe multi-threaded investigation audit trails. The security checklist has numerous investigative questions. Invariably, the operation-related processes are at various levels of information security maturity. Therefore, use checklist investigation questionnaires quantum apportion to the current status of threats emerging from risk exposure. The operation process checklist on requirements of ISO 27001 follows the cardinals of risk-based thinking, RBT, process approach, and PDCA, plan, do, check, and act methodology. This enormous checklist on operation has been prepared by the collective wisdom of panel of information security principal auditors and lead instructors under the aegis of ISO Training Institute. Lots of effort has gone into preparing it and making it available. These comprehensive, deep probing, robust checklists are unparalleled in the entire world. The security checklists have been prepared with a noble spirit of reducing the colossal damages due to security breaches to the organizations and professional careers, including yours. You have a choice to continue to remain vulnerable as the hunted by the security breaches, which are the hunters, or proactively identify and neutralize them with the help of these robust compliance checklists. It is a choice between corporate longevity and corporate obituary. It is choice of not becoming scapegoat and protecting your careers and growth that you truly deserve.